Hey guys, it's Major Foley here, and we're doing Greetings from Greece. Now, if you want to look at the speedrun strat, I've mentioned it already, go to speedrun.com. I don't want to hear that you can rush General Aegis. Go watch it over there if you want to. Now, we're relying mostly on plenty vaults. There's not a lot of natural resources that we can take advantage of. There is a fishing dock that we can take, which only lets us get 2 fishing spots, a market, a couple of small gold mines, and that is practically it. There's not a lot of wood. So we're relying mostly on plenty vaults. Now, you want to take as long as you can before you engage the enemy. The enemy gets an army that grows over time. They'll always send some small strike forces at you, but you mostly want to avoid the big army at all costs, because otherwise they'll constantly just keep attacking you, and you won't be able to keep up with only plenty vault resources. Now, the good news is, we'll always have 2 to 3 permanently under our control. The rest we'll have to contest for, though. And I wouldn't contest with them unless you have a big enough army. So I cannot stress this enough. Just because you think you can win an engagement doesn't mean you should take it, because then they'll just keep streaming a massive amount of units at you, and it's just not worth it. Because then you won't be able to keep up. Alright, let's get started.
Move. Let the general through. You! Tell the general what you told me!
The Atlanteans, sir. They invaded the island.
What?
They were building a temple to Uranus. They attacked the colony.
I don't believe it.
Believe it or not, they set sail right after us. They will be here soon.
The Atlanteans have gone mad. Send word of this to our allies. Ask them to send help. Yes, sir. Then muster our men and have them prepare a defense. If Atlantis comes to us looking for a fight, she'll get it.
Looks so much like an older Arcantos. Alright. Activate Vela right now. Have your citizen go there, have Castor go down here, send your Murmillo heroes down here, and send your normal Murmillo over here.
There are plenty vaults in these Greek lands. We should capture some of them.
We've been granted visibility to all the plenty vaults in these lands.
Let's get our first barracks up. Let's also get a temple, and we'll chop down that tree.
We have no town center and no way to get one. A fishing village.
Destroy the statue and we get control of it.
Malagias statue to take over their fishing operation. The docks and market in this village belong to us now.
That's all pretty much guaranteed that we can rely on. When our next set of reinforcements arrive, we're going to want to wall off this passage. There's a shipwreck here that we can look at for more gold.
We discovered gold from this shipwreck.
Right. Bring the oracle here, send the Murmillo here. Get one of your villagers to build a wall up here. Have this one go up here. Get Castor to move over here. And just clean out this section here. Get medium infantry, get levy mainline units. Get 1 satyr.
Look, a statue to General Malagias. Lord Uranus is bound to reward us for destroying these wherever we find them.
Just clean out all these buildings so we don't have to worry about it. Start training Murmillo. We can get heavy Murmillo a little later. Want to build a wall here. Get over there. I really hate it when they're mining and they disregard your orders to go change. Like that. Fast chaos. Your statues attack the units that are attacking the citizen. There we go. Not that hard to go build a wall. Please go do so. Not that hard.
An army approaches.
Here comes another army. We're gonna go deal with that with the satyr and the Murmillo. Now this is to stop any Cyclops from just breaking through immediately. gonna wall off this section here. We get the Satyr upgrade. I'm gonna cast Valor here. So we did catch our citizen there. Send some heroes to go deal with those statues. Freaking the Cyclops killing our statues, although that's probably not gonna happen at this point. I used to find this level fun as a kid. Not so much anymore. I just find it constantly frustrating. Alright, we need to get a palace up, so we're going to buy some wood. We're going to build a palace here. We don't want to put it near the Plenty Vault because I don't want to attract the attention of every enemy that comes down here. It's just not worth dealing with. I want to get one Arcus when I can afford it, but I can't right now. Let's organize our troops into Casta and heroes. Murmillo and the Satyrs on his own. I want to go deal with the caves of Polyphemus. I want to mine this gold as soon as I can so I can keep my citizens away from the front lines. Keeping our Murmillo near the palace, we should be able to hold off any threats.
We need to have a larger force near it than our enemy.
Alright, now we're gonna just stop training Murmillo. I want to save for heroic. Heavy. I've got to stop saying heroic. Though that being said, we're gonna get heroic renewal as well because I need that upgrade. Alright, so I want Casta to just bring the Cyclops out so we can bait them. Don't want to fight in the caves in case I piss off this army here, which you can see is pretty big now.
We found the caves of Polyphemus.
So we'll bait out the Cyclops. Reinforcements. Of course, they give you a useless oracle that you just don't need. That being said, I do find a level the oracle is useful, and that'll be in Odin's tower. But that's the only time I've ever found him useful. Otherwise, I find him absolutely useless. And never worth using as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not deleting him because we don't really need to delete him for pop just yet. Alright, let's get heavy infantry and start training Murmillo again. I don't want to use the wood on Arcus just yet. I want to get more Satyrs for now. Alright, Polyphemus is dead. Where's that army gone? Alright, it's down there. So we don't want to piss them off. We need to wait for them to leave. Do need to get a couple of Arcus here too, just to make sure the Cyclops don't destroy that wall later. It's a good thing they go for a unit they've knocked away. Alright, sweet. That army's still there, so we gotta wait. Alright, let's get our next Satyr up. They decided to go all the way around. Alright, we've got an idler. Chop down that wood. Reinforcements. Alright, the army's moved on. Let's take out these Cyclops. Now, this is the other army that's there that's permanently, but once we clean it out, they don't retrain that army. So once we take care of that army, we can keep that Plenty Vault under our control. There are two ways to get there, going through the swamps or going through the caves, and there'll be an underworld passage that spawns. We'll be taken this way. Oh, we might have pissed them off now because of that unit that got stuck here. Alright, so go forward. Alright, we're gonna get medium infantry now.
We've discovered an underworld
Go through. And there are a bunch of relics here that are usually the same. They also cast ancestors, so just deal with them. I think they're the same. It's been like honestly a while since I've done this, apart from that marathon I did, and I wasn't really paying attention with the marathon. But yeah, there's 5 relics we can grab. There's also another one down in the swamps, but I believe it's just one that increases line of sight for your units, which is not the worst thing really. Now, I actually have to have an army attack here, so I'm not gonna attack them just yet. Now I'm just gonna train a combination of Arcus and Murmillo. I'm going to wait. Why did the Murmillo get their attention? I didn't waypoint there, but the Murmillo was still pissing him off. Alright, now we're going to have a fight on our hands. We're going to cast Chaos to make it a bit more even on our part. And we're going to just send our heroic units back. Joke. I guess this was the army that would have attacked us eventually, but still it's annoying to have to deal with it. Don't attract the other army, please. Not what I'm hoping for. And the 2 Arcus down here to make sure the Cyclops don't destroy the wall eventually. We're going to have our... sorry, what was I say? That peak. Now that we've pissed off that little heist passes that got stuck, we're always going to have that army trickle in slowly now. Like, the main army's here. Eventually, it's going to come bearing down on us, so we're going to take care of this quickly. Keep the Satyr alive. I really don't want to lose it, because it's just 250 wood we can lose. Right, all those relics are in. Now, I think we're just going to take our main army. And we're just going to wait. If the other army still roams around, we're going to go through the swamps instead of the underworld passage again. Alright, it's time to stop Arcus training. We just don't have wood. I mean, I can buy some, but where's that army? I'm going to put you into a hero so you can start regenerating. Alright, it's just a small strike. We can deal with that. I want to know where the other army is, though. Yep, just like I thought. We're going to piss that army off. Looks like they're not chasing, which is good. I'd say, yeah, build a second barracks, train, you know, 2 kinds, but we just don't have the population to do so. It's just not, sorry, not population, the resource generation to do so. Army has disappeared, and I don't know where they've gone. I'm worried. I don't want to attack here because they could be in here for all I know in the fog of war. That's not what I'm hoping for. And I really want to get this plenty vault so the resources start kicking in faster, but until I know where that other army is, we're not moving. Or at least we'll get like a snippet of them. I think they're stuck somewhere. I need to send this Arcus over here. Send a small force of Murmillo too, because I think they do have some defensive units over here. Might just be worth taking care of them. Alright. Guess not. Alright, so with the Arcus, we're just going to take care of the Scylla. And once we deal with this attack, because the big army's just disappeared somewhere, we're going to go hit this plenty vault. Just make sure your Arcus isn't like next to the Scylla so the Scylla can counterattack. Alright. Just bait this army into our palace. I want to clean this up slowly. Get more wood over here. Start training Murmillo and Arcus again. We're definitely gonna get another Satyr. Our healer should arrive pretty soon. I think in like 2 minutes.
More reinforcements are here.
I take that back. More like 2 seconds. Alright, so we should be able to hold this plenty vault for a bit. Hero unit. Alright, there it is. And there's another bloody strike army. This one a bit bigger than before. It sucks because they're all medium, but there's just so much of them. And that's what we have to worry about. We have to deal with every single big army. Like, and just because they're mediums doesn't mean, like, you know, they're not useless. And because they're Zeus infantry, they're taking down our palace like it's nothing. So we're going to lose this. Now we got gold, sure, but we're going to now have to replace the palace, so we're going to lose a good chunk of it. We don't have favor, so we can't build it yet. And we potentially might have that other army heading down our way. And we could get some favor by destroying that statue over there, but I'm not going to take that risk. We'll get some favor eventually. We can go get the wood over here too. Alright, the favor did just generate, so we're going to build the palace back up. Oh boy, we probably should take care of that. You stay right there and go nowhere else. Alright, well now that we got an army, this army, we're gonna just take the underworld passage after all because their army's there. This is a perfect chance to get there, hopefully without annoying them. Let's see where he goes. Let's keep an eye on him. And we're going to take this plenty vault and hopefully keep it permanently for us. Yeah, improves all the line of sight for all units. Okay, they've gone to the left. We've still got units training, which is a plus. Now with the resources we got, it might be worth actually using a second barracks. Then I'm out. Oh, they got stuck. Really, guys? I ordered you into the underworld passage, not get stuck on the side. Oh boy. A manor house here quickly. Oh boy, and of course they decided to attack as I left. Alright. We're gonna have to bring our army back. We don't have much of a choice, and we might not even make it in time. It's that bad. This is what I mean. This army is freaking ridiculous how we have to deal with this army every single time. Keep chasing the Murmillo. That's all I need you. Go chase the useless units. That's it. While I rebuild. They just turned one of my citizens into stone. Fuck you. Kill him now. Gotta sell our food that we've got. Gotta train more units. Come on, guys. Beat them. We'll hold this off, but that was a costly loss that we just had. And that's what I mean. So you gotta... Playing this level smart means you gotta play it slow. Unless, like I said, you do the speedrun strat. Bloody ridiculous, man. We're gonna take this opportunity to keep fighting, though. Just because we need to get the Plenivolts back and get our resources generating again. And it's the best way to do it. We're gonna keep fighting. Take this Plenivolt. And the one further up. That Plenivolt's ours now. I'm gonna go take this one up here.
Most intem. Mak. Most intem.
Skopos eschloss. Yuji. Burek.
More reinforcements have arrived.
Wait. Of course, they're going to keep sending attackers. That underworld passage lets us sneak to the other side of the army, but we're not going to use it. We're going to have our units just waypoint to that Plenivolt. Just so we can hold it. Let's Caster. We need him up there with the army. That army's already going to start slowly growing, and I'm not looking forward to it. Why are the Satyrs the Satyrs fighting useless things? I don't want the Satyrs fighting there, I want them fighting over here. Our units back here, fight under the palace again. Good thing Caster can one-shot a lot of those units when he's doing his ability.
A hero has fallen.
Right. Army mostly taken care of. We need to get more gold because we're running out, like always. Keep the units away. Gonna send the Satyrs and these units back down. We're about to lose our palace again. We'll get this Plenivolt back on the way though, which is a plus. Keep repairing that palace. Hopefully the good times will start rolling now, because quite frankly this is just annoying. Guys, don't be idle, go help your Satyr. Wonderful. Where's Caster? He's still on the front lines over there? Alright. I think we actually dealt with the Archer army, so when we were at this Plenivolt, so we could just take care of this Plenivolt and we can get another one under our control. Oh, we better deal with these. Our healer's still alive. Achilles is dead. Minotaur are dead.
More reinforcements are here.
Asta, go up there. Now, destroy the wall, break through. I don't care what you gotta do. Small army there that we should probably deal with. Yeah, now we got some decent plentyvault control. Yeah, that's how insane the fights get. Hopefully the army, their main big army, doesn't get regenerating. But just as I saw that, I'm gonna pull these guys back. I don't want to engage with them right now. No, they actually took the plentyvault back down there. We're gonna go send a small force down there to take care of that then. And get back our other plentyvault. Care of the hypaspists. Yep, here they come. The archers focus down Perseus. Have the satyrs focus down the Minotaur. This is my plentyvault. Get out of here. Yeah. Yep, the army's slowly growing, and that's not a good thing. Alright, we need to break through this wall up here now. And take that other plentyvault. We're still lacking in gold, so I'm just going to sell these other resources that we got. Keep slowly training and training and training more. Now, you might ask, why haven't I built an armory? We can't. We've already got all armory upgrades as we can. And it's still amazing you with all those armory upgrades and them in medium and only the basic armory upgrades, how just because they got so much more in numbers, they can just outdo you so much. I'm going to turn that into a hero. Let's destroy this wall. We've got to keep a mass here, like of some kind, as a defense. This should be enough to clean out this area and just take this plentyvault. We don't have to destroy all the buildings, just destroy the military training ones to be sure. Take the plentyvault, and we can go back. We're going to make our forward base here. You can either use an Rhino's Passage and just send your units through it, or you can build a forward base. I would probably just build a forward base. We are going to have to take care of that army, though. Don't think we have to take care of this one, but it would be nice just to have so much more plentyvault spaces. I don't have many melee units here. That frustrates me. I thought I sent more up there. Guess I didn't. We leave. The plentyvault should remain ours. Because it's not really units, they're buildings. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head to the last plentyvault up here. We're going to ignore these units. We're going to build a forward base. We have to send a villager over there. We're going to send our other units. Send them over. Hopefully our units will converge and be able to take care of that army if we run into them. I'm going to send this villager that was on farms, and we're going to bring him up. Take care of favor from the gods. Alright, looks like we've ran into the other army. We need to bring our guys from behind to... Oh no, this is the small strike force with a catapult. It's not their army. Now, we have a source of gold here. If we can keep it safe, we can mine from it, which is very handy if we keep it safe. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that army. It's disappeared right now. I think it's up here. Yep, there it is. So it'll be on its way soon. And I want to get that forward base up and running before we Gauge them. Let's get in there, please.
Skopos.
Alright, well, he killed an Arcus.
Skopos. Osto.
Skopos. Skopos. Mak.
Keep sending units to the front.
Yuji. Eshlos.
Skopos. Yuge.
Skopos. Yuji.
Yeah, this, like I said, this used to be one of my favorite levels. It's just not anymore. Uh-oh.
Skopos.
Alright, we're gonna have to draw them to our other units, because they're gonna find those units.
Yuji. Yuji. Eshlos. Skopos. Eshlos.
Yep, that's it. Come on.
Yuji. Yuji.
Second barracks. Cancel training from these.
Burek. Dilis Loke.
Come on, guys, beat them.
Burek.
You've got myth units, they don't. You should be fine.
Burek. Eshlos. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Burek.
Herjo. Most intim.
Burek.
Alright, so now we're gonna hold off this section over here. Alright, and our army is pretty strong enough that we can go kill General Malagias at this point. Make sure you have a decent trunk of range, because he hides behind a lot of bloody units, and it's annoying to deal with. Might leave a Satyr here just so they don't get any ideas.
Yuji.
I'm 100% gonna wall off this bloody passage too. Just so they stop getting through there. And those two Arcus can stay there.
Herjo. Most intim. Yuji. Most intim.
Alright, push forward.
Army is strong enough. It'll be time to call on the good general himself.
We can build another forward barracks. I don't think it's gonna be necessary.
Herjos.
But our Contarius heroes that we got, I think that's the last reinforcements we get.
Yuge.
Can build manors now too. Yeah, even more. Like, we have 195 from one mana only, so. Then it'll be 215. Keep them going. Have your Murmillo on 2. Have your Arcus on 3, because your Arcus are going to be the ones pretty much killing Malagias. And we got more Contarius. So once we break through, that's exactly what we're going to do. You're going to want to have a few Murmillo as heroes. Trust, you're going to need them. If you got any favor to use anyway. Which I don't. Because they'll have a bunch of myth units. Although we do have Satyrs, so the Satyrs can help there. Alright. Just take out these couple of stables so they stop training units there. We have one more shockwave, which is good, because we're going to use it to annoy... open up a passage to Malagias, essentially. Forward into the breach, guys. You've got this. Right, so keep paying attention, and whenever you see Malagias, smash him with the archers. So yeah, you can see he summons a lot of Nemean lines, so you just want to surround him so he doesn't get away. Get rid of the myth units, and once he reaches a threshold, you win.
I have been injured. Soldiers.
So yeah, even in a very unenviable position, we were able to bring it back. So yeah, it's Like I said, I used to find this mission fun because I took so much time, but like I'd spend an hour on this level just building the biggest army I could, but I find it just frustrating now because it feels a little slow. I mean, like I said, I could show you the speedrun strat. I might do that with the gold edition, really. I'm not really interested in doing that kind of stuff, though. We'll see.
More treachery. The Norse and Egyptians rise up against us with these Greeks. Do they forget who we are?
There are too many. We cannot fight against them here.
You're going to let them get away with this?
I did not say that. I said there are too many to fight here.
Yeah, so next up will be the gold edition of this level, obviously. I'm not really looking forward to it. And then we get to go through Odin's Tower, which I find infinitely easier than this these days. It's really not that hard once you know what you're doing, Odin's Tower. Take you at most 20 minutes. Well, maybe 25, depending on how much enemies get thrown at your base. But until then, I'll look forward to the gold edition of this level sometime later in the week. And yeah, I'll make a note now. I'm doing my Command and Conquer marathon probably next week. I've delayed it because of my sleeping pattern. I've been trying to fix it up a bit. So that's somewhat been delayed, but yeah, we'll hopefully get through Age of Mythology. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like I said, my motivation's sort of been down to play Age of Mythology. Like, I've just played too much of it at this point. So my end goal, like the latest goal I have to finish this is, of course, end the year. I want this done and dusted. Hopefully, maybe before the end of October, I can get it all done. At least the main campaigns. Golden Gift, I might just delay for a while because Golden Gift frustrates me more. Even though level 4 is somewhat easier once you know what you're doing. Level 3 is just a pain in the ass. Alright. Remember, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a sub. It really does help me, guys. Spread the word. Come watch me on my Twitch channel. And come join my Discord to know when I'm going live on my Twitch channel. And I hope to see you guys there. Catch you later.